Hey buddy, we're talking about Cleopatra today. Just like the importance of Abraham Lincoln having bronze skin, saffron cheeks, gray eyes, and black hair to understand the Civil War a little bit better, and the reason maybe why Abraham Lincoln's still bronze on the penny, it's great to understand Cleopatra's actual skin color. Because Cleopatra stands for a great time in Egyptian history. She stands for a solidified time for fair-skinned people. So here's Alexander the Great. Cleopatra was a descendant of one of his generals, meaning she had no African nor black in her body. This is gravely important because what Alexander the Great was doing. You have to understand every race started out as black, and after time people got to settling into homes. So women were expected to be lighter skinned, and that's because they had domestic chores like take care of the house or stay inside and cook, while men were expected to have darker skin, like tend to the farm or go hunt. The manliest thing at that time was to be darker, and the more feminine thing at that time was to be lighter, like really manly. And this picture is a little before Alexander's time, well, at least his influence. Alexander of Macedonia's goal was not only to conquer the world, but to change the world's view about fair-skinned people and qualities associated to them. So meaning technically he was the underdog. And here's a depiction of Alexander the Great versus Persian. Those light-skinned dudes are Persians. Keep in mind he's from Greece and Persians are from Persia. So at that time they'd be very darker, about as dark as the Egyptians. But his goal was to turn everything or every concept that was known in the world upside down. So here's a depiction of a Persian and a Greek. The Greek's on the right. Just like this Greek was like this. This one from Pompeii is like this. It's to have the social construct of strength and intelligence flipped from the social norm. And of course it worked. But Cleopatra's father, being a general, is the main important thing. But that's a depiction of Cleopatra. Let me show you Alexander the Great at the actual time where he was alive. Look at him in his brown hair. But very close to a modern day Arab or actual day Persian. But although he looks like he could be a Persian himself, understand at that time be very much lighter than them. So the fact that Cleopatra is not African is very important. It marks a solidified time in Alexander the Great's history. He had his generals stay in Egypt, only had people with fair skin stay in Egypt, and change the social norm. Cleopatra is a product of that social norm being changed. This is what majority of the people in Egypt looks like at that time after Alexander the Great. Very Persian looking, but there's importance in that. The people of the city and the portraits being made like had importance of it because Egypt was a powerhouse before the Bronze Age, taking over Egypt and putting only fair-skinned people in the place, changed social norm. Even the Dead Sea Scrolls, Philip II of Macedonia, Alexander the Great was accredited to white.